Revolution, a fundamental change in political organization, the overthrow or renunciation of one government or ruler and the substitution of another, an uprising of a population against the current authorities.
The Indian Independence Movement, a movement spanning a total of 190 years, led by Mahatma Gandhi, and the downfall of the British rule over India.
The Russian Revolution, the birth of communism in Russia and the end of autocracy.
Before the independence movement, it was a time of wealth and prosperity for the Indians, contrary to the Russians as they had entered a time of economic turmoil, with poor working conditions and disruption in agriculture leading to food scarcity around the country. To make matters worse for the Russians, the Ottoman Empire had joined the Central Powers, ultimately causing Russia to lose a major trade route. This event greatly contrasts with India's relation to trade routes, as the discovery of the route to India led to a strong economy at first.
Following the collapse of the Mughal Empire, the British then took control using the East India Company. This event is seemingly similar to Russia's case, as both citizens were very unhappy with their leaders. Similar to Russia, India's people were enraged by the cause of what came to be about with their trade routes. The essential roots of the Russian Revolution came due to a build-up of revolts opposing the current order. The newly inaugurated king, Tsar Nicholas II, was greatly disliked by the people of Russia. In contrast to this, the Indian Revolution was not a byproduct of multiple revolutions, but occurred due to a single uprising. Whilst Russia was living in poverty, Tsar Nicholas II exhausted great expense on World War I.
One of the crucial aspects of the Russian Revolution is the failure of both the people and the king to make a compromise. On the contrary, when the British take full power of India, both the people and the British are in disagreement, however are willing to make a compromise. Abusive of his power, Nicholas repeatedly dissolved the Duma whenever questioned his doings. Contradicting this, the Indian royal family was constantly losing its power due to laws created by the British. While different, both revolutions begin under the impression of liberating the people and have the first signs of revolutionary activity start within the army. In India, the first revolt fails to eradicate the British from power. However, in Russia, through endless protests and strikes during the February Revolution regarding increased bread prices, as well as Tsar Nicholas's choice to dissolve the Duma once again, the military takes a stand by joining the Petrograd Soviet and begins a military coup that overthrew the Tsar. The newly appointed Duma then forms a new provisional government.
The first Indian movement, led by Gandhi, was the non-corporation movement. During this movement, many lives were lost due to police brutality, ultimately causing Gandhi to withdraw the movement. Even though both revolutions are fairly different, there are some events that link them. In India, the Sepoy Mutiny, and in Russia, Bloody Sunday. In both of these revolts occurred an instance where the people challenged the soldiers, which led to soldiers taking extreme measures and killing many people. The Indian Revolution included an occasion similar to the Russian Reign of Terror, the Riad Act. In both instances, spies were sent out to find anti-revolutionaries in order to imprison and in some cases execute them.
Joseph Stalin, a ruler who brought terror amongst Russia, with great corruption in his rule and believed he was supreme amongst others, contradicts the Indian ruler Mahatma Gandhi in every way. Mahatma Gandhi, an Indian lawyer who lived and died for equality. Coming from South Africa, he experienced a fair amount of bigotry and believed he saw the same in India, which led to Gandhi promoting anti-violence and starting many movements against violence. Contrasting Stalin, as Joseph was the cause of over 20 million deaths during his time. Likewise, both political lefts in the two revolutions, the Bolsheviks and the Untouchables, retained opposite beliefs. The Bolsheviks believed in equality and the Untouchables lived by inequality. Both opposed their leaders, Gandhi and Stalin's beliefs. While both revolutions' leaders come to seem different, they are equally similar. Many rulers came across both revolutions, however in both cases, only one ruler was able to complete the task set out for the revolution. Additionally, Mahatma Gandhi and Vladimir Lenin were the two rulers who supported the beliefs of the people and fought for the rights of the people. Moreover, both were exceptional speakers.
Throughout both revolutions, each country endured a series of taxing events that shaped their country. The Democratic Republic of India was formed, however resulting in the division of India into two regions, who engaged in an ongoing war. On the other hand, in Russia came the fall of the Romanov Empire and the oligarchy, bringing Russia back to an autocracy. As a result of the revolution, the USSR was created and made Russia into a superpower. Throughout World War II, Russia took over most of Europe and played a crucial role in defeating the Nazis. Prior to the revolution in India, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, a leader favored by the people, takes power. India becomes one nation with rich landlords dominating the government. Whereas in Russia, people are not united due to the formation of two groups within Russia, which are the Red Army, who are the Bolshevik supporters, and the White Army, who are anti-communist. Furthermore, Stalin had full control of the government. Although the aftermath of these revolutions were different, they still exhibited similarities. Both countries were in a state of hostility after the revolution and participated in World War II. Moreover, both countries made great advancements in terms of technology and infrastructure.